Welcome back to Mr. Humorous and Tumorous, throwing positivity and humour in the face of something as serious as having a brain tumour, which is always fun. First of all, thank you for all your love and support. I had so many messages all over all the different social medias I've got now. I even had people running up to me in the playground going, "Adam, good luck for today!" Like, that's really great. I love that. That makes me feel like a special boy. Let me tell you about my trip to Nottingham then, shall I? It's going to be a long one. I might have to break this into two parts. But we went to Nottingham. Yay! And we took the park and ride. Went on a tram from the middle of Nottingham to the hospital. In terms of tram leagues, I do think that Manchester is up there with probably the best tram. I like their little toots. Toot! Nottingham's not as good. Got to the hospital with good time. And they actually saw me before my appointment time. So that's really good. Nice lady came and collected me, and she said, "Right, have you got any metal on you? Have you got any metal inside of you? Have you got any plates or anything?" I was like, "Not yet. That's coming." I said, "I've even removed my tub of Vaseline from my trousers." And she went, "A tub?" Now, I blame the brain tumour for that. I said tub instead of tin. But she looked at me like, "A tub? You carry a tub of Vaseline with you?" I don't know what she thought I was doing with a tub. A tin, like a little tin. You're talking about metal. God. So yes, I took out my tub of Vaseline from my pocket, and she took me to the cannula room where they put cannulas in your arms. And it sounds more exciting than it actually was. It was just a small broom cupboard, basically, with blood splats all up the wall. There were no blood splats. It was perfectly clean. It was fine. Sat on a nice little chair with a little armrest thing, and I said, in January, they failed to find the vein in my arm, but they found it in my hand. And she went, "Oh, no, you'll be all right." And then she looked at my veins in my arm, and she went, "Oh, yeah, you are right." So apparently not very good veins in the old arms, but I showed her my hand, and she went, "Oh, yeah, they are really good." So, you know what they say about guys with veiny hands? Great to put cannulas in. That's what they say, you sick. So she laid down and she went, "Short, sharp prick." And I went, "Thank you very much." And I didn't say that. And she put the cannula in, and the first thing she did, she went, "Oh, that's not what you want to hear when someone's stabbing you, is it?" "Oh." And I went, "Oh, is everything all right?" And she went, "Yeah, normally blood comes out, especially with veins like that. I'm meant to be seeing some blood." And she wiggled it about a bit, and I'm just like looking away, like trying not to look at it. And she went, "No, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to do it in the other hand." So she pulled out the cannula. She moved everything around to the other side, and she tried again. So I had to put my squeezy brain in the other hand, and I'm sitting there laying, right, looking away. And she puts it in the other hand, and she goes, it's the same thing. I'm getting no blood. There's meant to be blood at the tip of the cannula when I do this, but there's no blood coming out." I went, "Oh, right. I'm going to have to try your arm." The arm with no veins. So she came back round the other side again, put a tourniquet on my arm, and tried in my invisible veins. And yeah, same thing, not working. By this point, I'm feeling sick. And I got her to lay me down. I thought it would be like a quick release thing, but no, it was an electronic bed thing, which... and it was so slow. I'm going, "Oh my God, I'm going to pass out. It's disgusting. You've jabbed me about 30 times. Yeah, so that was fun. I've got to go get someone else. She had to go get someone else. Someone else came in, took one look at me and went, "No, I need to get someone else." They went and got... So I had 3 nurses in with me trying to put a cannula in my blooming arm. And the third time was the charm. The third lady came and she did it. But she still was like a bit like, "It's not... There is meant to be blood, but there's no blood pumping." I mean, I don't know what it was. Was I dehydrated? Was I nervous? Is it the medication I'm on? Was it all a dream? I don't know. It was a bit weird. But yeah, then she took me out straight into the MRI room, basically, and I just walked straight past Em, and Em looked at me like, "Are you all right?" I was like, as white as a sheet. I went, "Yeah, I'm fine." And she was like, "I knew there was something up. Like, you took forever." Yeah, I was being jabbed 1,000 times by multiple women. That sounds wrong. So yeah, I mean, look, it's nearly a 5-minute video, and all I've done is had some cannulas put in my hand. Haven't even got to the MRI bit yet, but it's a lovely day. It's a hat day. I'm going to go for a walk now, and I might tell you, well, I will. I'll tell you the story, because it's quite fun and interesting, but I'll tell you what happened in the MRI machine in just a bit. Have a hat day.